Hello, everybody, and
Hello,
welcome to Trespasser: Jurassic Park. This is a weird one. I don't know how many people have actually heard of, let alone played this game.
I have not, except for through our podcast when you guys talked about it.
Yeah,
Why don't you give us the primer on what this is?
the primer on what this is it's starring Minnie Driver as Anne with special guest Richard Attenborough every once in a while with some voiceover.
Wait, are you serious?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, no, those are real. Those are
Minnie
real.
Driver's the main character?
Yes, she is.
Oh my
She
goodness.
plays
That's
Anne.
fantastic.
And the whole thing is we'll see when we start. There's going to be a little cutscene. She's going to go on a flight and it crash lands on one of the Jurassic Park islands. You know how there's like 30 of them or whatever these days?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the game picks up. She's just trying to survive, I guess.
All right.
So without further ado, I say we watch that cutscene and just get in on it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Now the resolution on this video is garbage. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with your stream.
There's nothing. Do not adjust your computer. It's like when you reduce the quality of a GIF, like
Yeah,
to save on
it's
memory.
been reposted on Reddit 300 times.
Yeah. Because GIFs degrade in quality, yes.
God, don't tell me your mom was serious. You're in Costa Rica? Visiting the natives, huh? Sun, sand, and adventure? My little Indiana Ann, world traveler extraordinaire. Well, give me a call when you get back, okay? By the way, I thought you hated flying.
It seems that she hates song, yeah.
And she blew up the plane.
With her bathroom activity.
Okay. Dump was too huge.
So this is where BioShock got it from then.
Yeah, this is BioShock.
Absolutely.
Curveball. We're playing BioShock.
That would be wild if this was a BioShock tie-in.
And
Well, now
here we
All
go.
right.
the resolution improves dramatically.
Yeah,
there.
it should. So thanks to modern technology and like a 12-year-old patch that was made by fans, we get widescreen and we get high resolutions, and all this modern technology. So this is it. Okay. So the very first elephant in the room that I want to address is the way the health bar works in this game. Danish, do you know this? I know Jeff.
I think I do know this, yes.
Okay, so when I want to see the health bar, I go, oh, bam. And you see that little tattoo right there is my health bar.
Are you
Unfortunately,
serious?
yes.
I am not joking. That is how this game's played. You can
So-
also see right away there's some clipping issues with the health bar. This is Trespasser. Welcome to
Yeah,
Jurassic
so-
Park.
So I know this game from a while back, and to Matt's point about the tattoo, this game is known for two things. One, being a buggy mess, which is fine. But two, that health bar. Like, it is infamous for that health bar.
Yeah,
More
it's
than anything else.
Welcome to 1998, I guess, is
Yeah.
what that's all about. It's certainly the more embarrassing aspect of this game, at least
Well,
intentionally.
Can we just never check our life?
I'd love to, but listen, if I look down even that much, it's already getting weird. This is how.
Oh, right. The arm controls. Talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is the second wonderful thing about this game is it's Surgeon Simulator. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. So I have a few controls, and I'm not gonna lie, I forgot most of them because there's a lot. If I hold right click, and I've changed these controls, the defaults were even worse. If I hold right click, my hand comes up. If I think if I then hold Z, I can rotate
Whoa.
my hand.
Wait, did you just do a full 360?
Kinda. I'm
no,
moving the
okay.
It
mouse.
actually feels kind of Psychonauts. I like it.
And then let's see if I hold right click and X. No, that's not it. Oh shit! Where?
Ooh.
Oh, right click and shift. I can do one of these. So
I don't know the difference between anything that you're doing. It all just looks bonkers.
Yeah, it is bonkers. It will make more sense.
Do you have a left hand?
No, the left hand was cut due to budget constraints and time constraints. In this game.
Okay.
I can't tell how much of this is you joking. And
No,
which
it's all.
is-
I looked up a lot of information. Apologies because I have to look down while I'm jumping.
Stop looking down.
Yeah, actually,
Well, there goes my only way up or down. So let's just forget this little excursion. This is sort of the tutorial area that we're in right now. It's just kind of a little playground full of stuff to mess with, and
Can you pick up a box
well,
or like the plank
I
or
can pick
something?
up a plank for sure. So if I hover over it and hit G, I have a plank that I can hit.
Oh shit! Yeah.
very nice.
Now, can you? Oh, here we go.
are those paint
Oh.
cans? Yes.
Hit him.
Dink. Dink. Also, I can just hold the left click and she'll kind of wig out a little bit.
So you know what's funny about this is that you obviously referenced Surgeon Simulator, which is totally what this
yes,
game is.
but just I want you to take in for a second that I'm not pressing anything on the mouse, and this is how this human being from Earth walks around holding it up.
I mean, incredible strength there. This is like Ash Ketchum from Pokemon levels of strength
Yeah.
on your part to be able to hold that giant 2x4 out straight like that.
It's incredible.
So what I was going to say though is this, like you said, Surgeon Simulator controls. Now, Surgeon Simulator, the comedy of that game comes from the controls, but this seemingly
this is
like
a
a
comedy
serious
game.
game.
Oh,
This
it's
is
not
a
a
very
comedy.
serious game.
It's almost as if it's like Surgeon Simulator controls in Last of Us, and
Yeah.
you're like doing this dark, gritty thing.
Dark deeds.
And yeah,
Is that like an oven vent? What did you pick up?
This is a light.
Oh,
it's
really.
obviously like.
Well, if you hold it up though, it
yeah,
feels
thanks
very
to
large.
modern technology, I can give you a little look-see at the different parts.
Oh wow! And you're doing this all by the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah,
Like that's pretty advanced. This is
Yeah.
way before like move controllers and
yeah, advanced
waggle.
is a fun word that you've chosen to use.
Yeah.
It is kind of advanced. I mean, like, it's like,
Honestly, the physics thing. Yeah, talk about the physics thing. 'Cause there's stuff to talk about here.
yeah, like,
Yes.
this is kind of the first game that had a full physics engine. Even, I'm going to now progress through the game a little bit.
Hold on, can we catch up on the story a little bit? You
Yeah, we were
were
going
crashed.
to. Yeah, we were on a plane we crashed.
yeah, but why were you going to Costa Rica? I wasn't paying.
I think
enough
she just
attention.
needed a vacation.
And she's related to someone from the movie somehow.
No, I don't think so. This is just
No,
this is
it's
just
just-
Anne.
So
She's just heading to Costa Rica despite having a fear of flying. Just felt
Yeah,
like
I think it was sort of a from my memory, it was sort of a face your fears type trip. Like, let's get over this thing so I can go do fun things with my life.
okay.
And now look where that got us.
Yeah.
yeah. So this is a tie-in for The Lost World, which was the second Jurassic Park movie, correct?
Yes.
And that one
was it?
opens up with a bunch of tourists accidentally finding the island. So this is almost like a parallel story to the opening of that movie. Then.
yeah, and in
Right.
fact, I think I'm gonna try to make this incredibly difficult jump here. But I think that opening scene with the little girl. Yeah, we did it. I think there's like Easter eggs for those sorts of scenes everywhere in this game.
Okay.
So something to look out for. We're going to try to find this.
So there's a lot of platforming in this. I
There's
didn't realize
a-
how much
there's-
platforming there was going to be.
Way too much platforming in this game. But oh fuck!
Oh no!
All right, let's.
Ooh,
Oh,
we're dead.
Okay, so yeah,
So
that was
yeah.
fast.
Don't worry, this is tutorial area. That's what this is for.
Are you dead, or are you just lying there?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Like, are you taking a nap? I didn't know because it didn't like
No,
go to a
there's
death
no
screen or
naps
anything.
in this. Okay, we're rather than tempting fate with the platforming, we're just gonna.
Welcome to Trespasser. That it just throws that up there.
Yeah.
It's doing the same tutorial prompts that we had originally because we did not save after they showed us
Correct.
the tutorial
And that brings
prompts.
up another point. There's no quick save and there's no auto save, if I remember correctly, which means you guys got to remind me to save a lot.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're
this
gonna
game is
do our
also
best.
hard as shit.
So basically, Ori and the Blind Forest, they were doing a Trespasser.
They were doing
But
Trespasser. Trespasser was doing a Nintendo, maybe. Also, pretty quick here, I'm seeing some kind of cracks in the veneer of, just the construction of the environment.
Are you telling me that this isn't movie accurate? This isn't screen
I mean,
accurate?
it could be. There might have been a plot in the movie about floating cement slabs.
Are you on Pandora?
Well, so
Floating-
here's what I'm thinking is that Jurassic Park little known fact is in the same cinematic universe as the Lost series, and so
Lost World, that makes
perhaps
sense.
there's something Lostian about that floating building.
Yeah, it's where the what was it called? The hatch. The hatch is under.
Yeah.
I not only did I visit Jurassic Park, I actually visited the hatch.
Did you really?
Is the hatch
what a
still
good
there?
segue.
No, the hatch is not still there.
Physics.
Oh shit, that's great.
I love
is
that.
Is that like a puzzle?
That
Firearms can be
that
an
was.
important
It
survival.
looks like we got some tools here.
You got a gun.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yep. Now, really quick.
You got an armament
Hit
here.
this one
That's
up.
a good call. Can we kill ourselves by just playing around with these guns?
Well, Jeff, you kind of ruined my joke, but let's go ahead and do that.
6 left.
Genuine question.
Here we go.
Heavier than I thought.
Here we
Keep it
I
steady.
know it, whoops.
6 rounds.
Now I know it's possible. I've done it. Also, it felt really cool to play the game like this back in the day.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
There's no aiming reticle too. I'm noticing.
I love the little overlap.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, well, all right. Well,
Wait, so if you twist it in a certain way, it drops it? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's like when you point someone and then they take your
Hey,
wrist and go like
Steve!
that.
Steve
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
Game Breaking
Steve from
Features
Game
here.
Breaking Feature. Hello, hello.
8 shots.
Welcome, Steve. We're playing Jurassic Park Trespasser.
Playing something.
We're
And
playing
we're,
something.
I guess, trying to kill ourselves because
Well,
we can't take it
I'm
anymore.
over it.
Okay.
I love this game too, and like nobody else did. I'm glad there's a kindred spirit around here. One of the interesting, and I would even say maybe cool things is like you actually have to aim the gun. Right. So if I'm aiming correctly, I should be a crack shot. Nailed it. Look at that.
Yeah.
The thing is, if
Man,
I
this
do,
is like Bugs Bunny.
If I do this for a little while,
Oh, God.
that's my aim now. So it kind of gets offset depending on what you're doing. Also, I can just throw this gun when the raptors are after me.
Nice.
What did someone just scream?
6 left.
It was the
Dan
gun screaming.
just thinks it's laughter.
Oh, is this like a Who's Framed Roger Rabbit thing where the gun's alive? It's like a cartoon.
Oh,
character?
man. That would be amazing.
Yeah, Steve, we've gone over the health or the HP meter.
Yeah, I don't know if loving
That's,
meters.
It's actually a heads down display. It's not a heads up.
Oh, jeez.
That is good,
Take
which
a
makes
drink.
it an HDD.
Yep.
Let's get through here. See, you might feel like I'm moving
Maybe if there's a
weird
phone line or
trying to
Yes.
get through here because in a
Yes,
normal
I
game
do.
you would just walk into it, but if I do that, oh, there goes my shotgun all weird. And I got lucky there.
Oh,
it actually
right.
didn't fall out of my hands. It usually will. Game wants me to use that bat. I don't think that's going to happen.
So
why would
to
it-
use a melee weapon, are you just like wiggling your mouse around to swing it?
That is actually... yeah, the health bar was a unique way
Yeah.
of displaying it. It was not a well-aged way to do it.
It doesn't have the polish of a Dead Space. Let's say that.
Yeah, and to answer your question, Jeff, let's see if I can find... Well, I'm not going to walk back because you will notice that the walk speed's not super fast. Yeah, if I want to, I can do
Wait.
some of this.
international.
I'm gonna drink my water like this game.
From the dinosaur
You're gonna be like
trial.
Leslie Nielsen in
You're
an
After the
airplane.
trial, that old
You're going to
guy,
have to buy a new
John
keyboard.
Hammond, wrote a book. He said it was somewhere in
you're-
Central America.
My name is John Parker Hammond.
What?
I was
What?
born on March 14th, 1928.
Did you find an audio log? What's happening?
It just happens. She just hears him in her brain.
God. This is Site B. This is John Hammond's Lost World.
From the
I
movie.
did spill quite a bit of water on my keyboard just now. So
Danish,
Commitment to the bit. I respect that.
did you get into your Jurassic Park journey story?
No, I didn't get into it. I just mentioned that they were filmed. Lost and Jurassic Park was filmed in the same kind of rough area, at least one of the things. Yes. By the way,
A Nobel
should maybe
Prize
try
or
not
a
to wiggle the
financial
camera
empire
around
waits
a lot.
somewhere in a darkened
Why?
room, in a dirty,
Are you getting
derelict
motion sick?
building
yeah, some people
somewhere in the
are
Pacific.
saying that is the case. Anyway,
Who's some people? Because I see the
Dr-
chat right now, and you're the only person saying
I
it.
got a private message.
Some people are saying they're getting motion sick.
All right, listen, I'm going to try, but this game wasn't really designed for
No, right.
I think the key is if you want to avoid motion sickness, you should watch the stream on your phone, like 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, keep the video small in your field of view.
That's actually how I made it through Cloverfield, was by watching it on an iPod
Really?
video. Hmm.
Oh, interesting.
It wasn't as good.
All right, I'm gonna
I would
warn,
imagine so.
I'm gonna warn anybody who has motion sickness that when there's raptors, all bets are off.
Just close your eyes.
Just close your eyes. That's what I'm gonna do.
Can you adjust the FOV
Six
at all?
left.
Whoa.
Well, you
How
got
did
like
you
3 mile arm, like long arms
They
here.
do move in herds.
how did you change your weapon like that? Do you have a stash?
Yeah, so you can hold one in your hand and one on your back, I guess.
8 left.
Brachiosaurus.
Steve, oh wow. Steve is saying
Brachiosaur.
that,
Jeff, do you want to look up some Brachiosaur facts?
take Steve's comment and I'll look him up.
He really did.
Older than,
No,
did it say the oldest of our recreations?
Why would anybody feel bad about this game? Yeah,
So, Stike Stash in the chat says, I just learned that the game's director has received and still receives bad feedback about this game. He historically feels real bad about this game.
no, fuck that. I shouldn't feel bad about this game. This
So
game
get
was
this:
influential.
the skull of a Brachiosaurus had a low muzzle and strong jaws with chisel-sharpened teeth. Light, narrow, bony struts framed the orbits, and the large nostril openings
In May, the
above.
rains came.
You can't talk over John Hammond.
The smell of the
You gotta wait till
jungle
the
was
music's
everywhere.
done. You gotta wait till the Hammond's done.
I stopped. All right. Behind the eyes, and this is what we really want to know: what's behind the Brachiosaurus eyes? A
Their
tiny
soul.
brain case held a brain that was no more than 100,000th the weight of the whole body.
Size of a walnut, no?
I do not have a walnut comparison in my book.
Do they have the brain in their tail too, or is that a apocryphal
Is that
cartoon from my
real?
childhood?
I think
That's
that
what I'm
was
asking.
that was maybe specific to an entire genus of dinosaur. 'Cause
shots.
I know that there's a joke about a specific dinosaur being so dumb that it had a separate
6
brain in its
left.
trail. I want to say it was like
Well-
a Stegosaurus or
It wasn't.
Plagosaurus.
It wasn't that it was dumb. It was that it took so long for messages to travel. Like if you stepped on its tail
I
or
don't
something.
believe. I don't believe any of it.
This was like a cartoon I saw as a kid. It was
Oh,
supposedly
I'm with you, Dan.
educational.
I'm with you.
And
I'm not. That's what I'm asking. Is if this is a? Why is there?
What's up?
Your gun shadow is not connected to your arm shadow.
Listen, if you want to check your loadout, you look at what
Oh
shadows.
no! Yeah, you got your rifle shadow and then your handgun shadow. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop looking down though.
There's a gun right there.
No, you're just gonna have to. You're just not
Yeah,
gonna
crouch and then just like
8 shots.
I'm gonna see
Is
if
she-
my book has anything more about this brain. I'm really curious now.
Is she assessing the number of bullets by the weight of the gun?
No, this the one. Okay, so another kind of
Like John
influential-
Wick can't even do that.
Yeah, he does the one-handed chamber thing, like check. So one of the cool things about this game, though, is that it really stuck to the idea of not having, stop that shit, of not having a HUD. Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
Oh, boy.
Genuinely
Whoa.
terrified me. Fuck you!
So that's what that feels like.
Getting chomped on. That's what that feels like.
The technology, the real trick of it is still in there.
Scared the shit.
In a dark
That was
That
That was
gun sound
terrifying.
was crazy.
dirty floor. It waits.
Um,
Flashpoint.
It really stuck to the
Origin
no
of
HUD thing in a way that I find kind of admirable.
sure, yeah.
I gotta get this
Now-
rock up here.
Do you think was that like a conscious decision, or was that like a lack of budget and time?
What? No HUD?
No HUD, yeah.
No, I think that was. Oh shit! I want.
no. I think it took a lot more effort to try to do no HUD, right? Because like I think the whole reason why she says how many bullets are in there is so you know,
Right.
so they
Yeah,
don't
that's
have to
true.
put it on.
Yeah, it
the
must
thing.
have been a planned deal.
The King Kong game for 360, which was a launch game, also had a very similar ethos behind it. I think that was pretty
Come on, and
interesting.
Are you stuck?
no, I got it. We're good. We're good.
Hey, Matt, save.
Oh God.
Good call.
I was just thinking like
call.
something's gonna happen real soon.
Yeah, I almost ate it. I do have to check my health right now. So.
Uh,
Oh, we're good.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
'Cause
just
it- 'cause
look
it-
away when you
the
do that.
tattoo will
Yeah.
fill up with
Unknown.
ink as we take damage.
Has not been seen
Yes.
by any human since the great hunters of the early.
Yeah,
No, I see.
we were actually talking about playing King Kong for a stream, right? Like that was.
Yeah.
We're kind of trying to make lists of games that we want to play. We're sort of landing on this whole movie adaptation.
No HUD jungle game.
So we'll definitely be doing Crisis Remastered, is what you're saying.
Yeah. No HUD jungle game and Fast and Furious is our.
Yeah.
Our Genesis.
Yeah, our Genesis.
What is Jurassic Park mixed with Fast and Furious? I'm sure there's a movie that exists that could fall into that category.
I mean, you're riding dinosaurs instead of cars.
Isn't that just the last
Yes, that's just
Transformers
Jurassic
movie?
World.
6.
These are like tiger velociraptors.
So
And then they
there's no muzzle flash. It's hard to see when you're actually shooting.
Well, because I'm swinging this thing around like
Small fella
the trunk of an
native
elephant.
to China.
Now that would be a game, an elephant with a handgun.
I mean, this is Jeff. We're
was the
playing it, bud.
place.
I know. But like, think of the possibilities.
Oh,
Welcome to Side B.
yeah, dinosaurs plus Fast and Furious. Did you guys play with
Welcome to the Engine Site B research facility.
Flintstones, says Global Reset. Fast and Furious is Jurassic Park is Flintstones.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Exactly what it is. You have to use foot power.
Did you guys have Dino Riders as kids? Do you guys remember those?
Oh, I rember Dino Riders.
Ah,
yeah.
vaguely.
It was like one of the many, like they made a season of cartoons so they could make a bunch of toys shows,
Tomorrow.
and it was like good guys and bad guys on various dinosaurs with like lasers and stuff. It was great.
Mankind has wondered about the dinosaurs, the largest land animals ever to have lived. Now, thanks to breakthrough technology.
That's never good.
Speaking of breakthrough technology, let me pick my gun up.
Speaking of breakthrough technology, do you know how they brought the dinosaurs back?
Real quick.
See you later, Psych. Thanks
Hey,
for stopping by.
Take care.
Oh wait, you got to see this. Oh, okay. He's got actual adult responsibilities. To check out the archive on YouTube. Anyway, do you guys know how they brought the dinosaurs back? You've seen
In Jurassic Park?
In Jurassic Park, yeah.
Yeah. Blood
Yeah,
from
dino DNA.
fossilized.
They
yeah.
had Miss.
Oh my
They
God,
brought
is
it
it Mr.
back.
DNA?
With this.
Specifically
6
with that.
left.
This is the actual. That's the thing that people don't know. This
to
is
say
the
if I can
actual
jump.
one.
Yeah.
Not the one they used in the movie. This is the actual one in real life that the movie was based on.
What the fuck are you talking about right now?
Danish holds the key.
The key to life?
Can you not see my video?
I see your
Yeah,
video.
we can see it.
You're just
We just
you're
don't believe
saying
it.
some shit is all.
Did you buy that in Hawaii?
Yes, I got this from Jurassic Park. That's correct. And I got this T-shirt from Jurassic Park.
7 shots.
Jurassic Valley.
6 rounds.
It's backwards on my screen, but I get the gist.
I don't know if this is obviously the wait.
You can do it.
That looks
Just
like
walk
I
up-
just lift that off the door though. Why am I?
Yeah,
up
I bet you could.
But I mean, we're kind of committed, right?
Yeah, just walk off the. Yeah.
That's not a survivable jump.
Well, I was gonna say save before you make that.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Well, wait. If you save here,
You're gonna save scum the shit out of.
Absolutely.
To do a different. Did you do a different slot?
Here's what
yeah, but
Oh, well, we've walked like 15 feet. Here's the
Okay.
thing. Here's what I think is going to happen. I bet that's a load screen, and no matter what, I'm going to survive. Because it's just going to put me back on the ground when I jump.
Oh, I don't think there are any load screens in this game.
I'm going to bet there's some load screen stuff, because I see the end of the world right over there. Here we go. Yo, there it is.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good call.
Gentleland.
Should we add load screens to our drinking game?
Oh, here's a fun thing. It took
Yeah.
all my guns away in the load screen. So,
Did you lose your guns?
Wait,
or
you lose them?
shots. I think you just lose them between
Oh,
the
that's why they
screens.
give you one right there?
Yeah. I mean, this was kind of back in the days when there was less persistent, like, open worldness, right?
Right.
An idea brought me awake one morning in New York. I almost didn't write it down.
Go on.
Tell me more, John.
Thanks, John.
that was it. That was it.
and I didn't write it down, and now I don't remember.
Cool story, bro.
So for everybody watching, playing along at home, we wanted to do a little drinking game. We have some rules. I'm posting them in chat if you want to play along.
Sucked the blood of a dinosaur 100
So
there you go.
billion years
So,
ago.
drink if we kill ourselves with a physics
The answer is
object,
then
drop the gun
common
unintentionally,
piece out which
die having forgotten to
overlay.
save,
becomes
Load
over.
screen loses all our guns. That just happened.
Wait, that's not one of them, is it? No,
I just
Josh.
added it.
He just stuck it in there.
All right, do I
Yeah.
shoot this son of a bitch?
No,
No,
he's a
no,
veggie.
no.
He's a veggie sword.
The
Veggie
insect
store.
is preserved.
Veggie sword.
The insect is
But you see, and
preserved.
here's the clever part.
Jeez.
Wouldn't the dinosaur blood be preserved as well?
Yes.
Do you also have a tank full of frogs to splice with that DNA, Danish?
The
Yes,
blood
they are right here
holds
on
DNA.
my desk.
Okay,
A
good.
tiny
Just want to make sure we're
spiral of
prepared.
genetic
Oh, fuck.
Look out, Velociraptor.
abracadabra.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Abracadabra,
Oh.
son of a bitch.
Oh no.
Oh, is he like?
It took
like-
one to the face and he was
He's like,
fine.
look at that, he's
Staggering.
going. Get out of here. Can I
He's
just-
trying to lead. He's leading you to the pack.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
he is. This is a trick. Come on.
3.
He's a Trichosaurus.
He's serpentine.
Hold on, I gotta aim. Hold on, buddy. You just hold on in a sec. Oh, so he's so fast, so swift. No, no!
Oh no!
Oh, right in the jugular.
Oh,
Yeah, clever girl.
I need to get a drink. I'll be right back.
8 shots.
I do intend on playing through this whole game. If you guys can't take it, I might end up going solo.
Sunlight angled
Oh, no,
down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
All right, this feels like a physics puzzle,
Yeah.
and by puzzle I mean I'd knock it over.
Can
But
you
I don't know if it's true.
use your one arm to climb up, like a ladder or something?
That's it.
No, that's that's all the bullets I have here.
Hell yeah!
Look at that. Oh, that's the physics. I just had to
Oh.
knock a box down.
But not only that, but then you have these. Yeah.
Clever girl.
Who's the clever girl now? The answer is me. Oh wait. Oh, that's the one I threw, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the
By
one.
the way, do you know how long this game is?
I think it's 10 hours, and
What?
I was. I mean that. I'm okay with 10 hours. I was thinking like, is this going to be like a 30-hour epic?
no, I don't think it's that long.
Wait,
It was
were
the
games 10
flowering
hours
of
long in
ambition born
1997?
50 years
Wait,
ago.
I don't. Okay,
50
we're talking to
years
Danish
struggle
Syed right
come
now.
to
Is
this.
that a big number to you or a small number?
yeah.
I mean, I guess Final Fantasy was pretty long. I
still
just don't see how they can keep this up for 10 hours.
Oh, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of voice tracks. There's a lot of exploration. They do have like it's not just this. You end up in like towns. You end up in
Oh. Okay.
some.
Oh, that's a gun.
8 left.
You hear that? I got 8
7.
right in the face.
I love that she's counting. That's so great.
6.
Nice.
Gosh, I still got it, guys.
8 shots.
Hear that? Wait, I hear some grumbling.
Yep. Wait, what's in that
Is there like 30 of them
shed?
somewhere? Oh, there it
Ooh,
is.
shotgun.
Let's get rid of this thing.
Do you have to
6
break the
left.
planks with physics like Half-Life Alex?
4.
Pretty much.
Just shoot.
Hell yeah.
3. 1. That's it.
Get out of here.
Why did you do that?
Because I got a shotgun.
Oh, I see.
7 shots.
Oh, it's... Gotta back out so I don't knock the shotgun out of my hand.
8 left.
I came from that way, right?
Yeah, you did.
Kind of going up right now. I'm not really exploring right now because there's not like a huge reason to explore that much. You might find some voice lines or a weapon, but like my weapon situation's pretty
Looks like
decent
7.
right now, so I don't really need to go looking around.
8 shots.
Also, I did make a list of some other games that came out the same year that this game did.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to-
So let's get some context for this.
yeah, real quick, some real off-roading beast made it up that hill.
Oh, hell yeah.
He came out in 1998, along with Ocarina of Time, Half-Life, Metal Gear, Resident Evil 2, and one of my personal favorites, Body Harvest.
I fucking love Body Harvest.
Body
What's
Harvest
that
was
one?
so awesome.
It's from the makers of Grand Theft Auto. DMA design.
Didn't know that. Oh, that's right,
Interesting.
DMA. Yes, I did know
Also, Ocarina of Time. That was a solid like 16 to 20 hour.
that. Hold on, I gotta save
game.
my buddy over here. This isn't going good.
Global Reset claims that the Jurassic Park fandom wiki claims that this is the least successful Jurassic Park game ever released. And I don't buy that.
I mean, it's
How could this
the most
masterpiece?
successful- Don't throw that
Whoa!
dinosaur at
It's
me.
throwing dinosaurs.
Oh, blast it. No, that's my friend.
4, 3.
Oh, we won that one, buddy.
I think he's bleeding though.
Oh no!
Get away from me.
Whoa!
He's
Hey,
after
hey.
me. He's charging. It's still
You might want to
50,000
check your health. I don't know if that push did anything.
we're good.
No.
We're good. No,
Sorry, I didn't. I was
Looks
concerned.
like 7.
Hold on, there's something I need to do. Can you pet the dog? Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
ouch!
no, I didn't save!
Oh.
Well.
I mean, look, I don't blame you. That was
Tried to pet the dog.
yeah. You got to pet the.
All right, we can don't worry. We can haul
Dino.
us through this stuff.
Yeah. So now
Oh
we know.
my god,
Trace-
I'm back here. Cool. I thought I saved. All right, here we go.
All right, let's be serious. So
This is how the
Glorissa
game's
said
going.
sold 50,000 copies. Yeah, that's not bad. And the budget for this
An
probably
idea
wasn't
brought me
huge.
awake one morning in New
that
York.
not
I
bad,
almost
Jeff?
didn't
I
write
wonder
it
how
down.
many Body Harvest sold.
Yeah, what's a good number for back then? Look up what Half-Life, Metal Gear, and Body.
Well,
Harvest.
those. I mean,
Well, Body Harvest.
the reason Body Harvest is more like
If a
the
mosquito
general
sucked
like
the
video
blood
game,
of
like
a dinosaur
Metal Gear, Ocarina of Time. Those are like
100
titans
billion
of
years ago.
video games. Like
Sure.
I don't think
The
that's fair
insect is then
comparison.
covered
But I
in
want to get.
dense
I want to get.
sap,
But I've never
Yeah.
even heard of
Any-
Body Harvest, so
becomes amber.
I'm looking on their Wikipedia right now.
Well, Danish, I would rather hear from the mouths of Danish babes what
The
Body
insect
Harvest
is
was.
preserved. Perfect.
How much it made?
No, what
But
just
you
what
see-
it
No,
was.
what
what
it
is
was.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because
um,
I'm blind
Dinosaur
here.
blood be
So-
preserved as well.
geez, how do I describe it? Like it's a top-down, not quite isometric, but like
Blood
third
holds
person,
DNA.
but you're zoomed way
Right,
back
Raptor
out.
up here.
Tiny spiral of genetic
And
You could
the big
get
gimmick
in
of the
that
game,
vehicle.
yes, the big gimmick of the game is much like GTA and DMA did that a lot with their games like Silicon Valley, where you can get into different
Might as well save
things.
now.
We're good.
You think? Okay.
And you fought basically giant insects. And yeah, that was basically it.
Yeah, there's giant insects. There's
Sunlight
I think the
angled
big
down
thing was-
through
There's some
the
mechs,
dusty air
right?
in Norman's
yeah, all
office,
the
and I
vehicles
leaned
kind of
against
had
a solid
combat
oak table
abilities, I think.
as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
Oh, it's a helmet. Somebody got eaten. Oh no!
That was almost a drink.
That was almost a drink and almost me not saving again.
6 left.
Where'd it go? Oh,
6 rounds.
that was a drink. I dropped it. Okay. We can do it.
We fell in between, didn't we?
We fell in between. So does anybody have numbers for Body Harvest? Because that what is I.
I'm
think.
trying to find it. It's one of those like I don't know how you're gonna. I don't know if there's a website that aggregates that information.
I did a quick Google search and it was not in the first 3 results, so I just gave up.
It's not worth
That's
it.
how it works.
Hey, where did
It was
Dan
the
go?
flowering of an ambition.
He said he'd be right
born
back.
50 years
noticed
struggle
Dan's gone.
come to
I
this.
was like, was he so offended by the health bar that he had to?
He asked you not to look down.
Well, listen, I have to. I don't want to do it either.
How else will we know?
Now here's the thing. Here's the beauty of this game. Last time I went that way, and there was a raptor. This time we'll go this way.
But there was also a shotgun.
Oh, you're right. Oh, look at that.
There's that raptor. He's just sitting
All
there.
right, all right, check this out. You think I can get this?
Gonna snipe him?
Cowboy shot.
Whoa.
Line this thing up perfect. I think that's his head.
5.
Oh, I got
Yep.
him.
Nice.
I mean,
Idiot.
do
Well,
they react to sound?
boom.
Nice.
Did you just startle him?
No, I got him. I got him, man.
Yeah, he definitely shot him the first time. There was a little
outta here.
little splash of red there.
8 shots.
What do I have over here?
3 left.
Yeah, get rid of that. shit.
Get out of here. We're back in action. We're back in action. Come on.
If we can pick up the gun,
Just get this gun, please.
7 shots.
we can pet it a little bit on the ground.
Good
8
gun,
left.
good gun.
Save. Oh. This is the Triceratops that mauled us.
Yeah, I thought he was friendly. So, oh boy, Metal Gear had a little over a
One-
million.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because 5th best-selling game of the year. So, you know, depending on the budget, 50,000 could have been enough to break even.
I have a
mean,
feeling
with
the
a-
budget was massive on this.
Yes, with the Jurassic Park license, with like actual actors, yeah, it probably was a decent budget game.
So, I mean, the thing I'm thinking is that there's got to be like a budget and time constraint on this thing. And actually, I just found this video. It's called "History of Jurassic Park Trespasser." I'm gonna post, and there's got to be
Beautiful.
some reason that this game is the way it is. Obviously, they were doing some technical. Wait, that's a drink. Drop the gun.
She just dropped it. I just wanted to check out that nice little oasis over there. Hold on, guys. Things get a little tense with this one.
Dan's back.
Hey, Dan's back.
You gotta fix your aim. Oh, there it is.
The thing is to just ram this down their throat and pull the trigger, or let the Triceratops fuck him up. Let's see what happens here. You'll notice that that they don't move really like.
Did the Triceratops freeze?
Maybe.
Oh, there he goes.
It does happen. All right, I'm gonna let that one play itself out because it didn't go so well for me last time.
He might chase you down. He's got the smell of you.
You'll notice their animations are not like animations, and that's because all of their mobility is like AI physics driven. There's no actual animations in this game.
I was going to ask that. It looked like the feet were almost like IK style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that
finding the ground.
That drunken Grand Theft
The
Auto.
sack boy,
Yeah,
like a bunch of sack boys. Yeah.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hi, Dan.
Welcome
No
back,
problem.
Dan.
You just had to get a
I
smaller
went south
screen?
along the
I would be very careful around that
stationed
water.
in the early morning.
I mean, that's a
Eating vending
secret back
machine
there,
food
though,
in the fluorescent light.
right?
Oh
Stepping out
yeah.
of the
If you're in a video game and there's a waterfall, that's a
Gotta go
secret.
behind the waterfall.
Yeah.
We also
In
have to save.
Mexico City, I shouldered my
I love
knapsack.
that like hardware
Felt the
water.
heat wash
Yeah.
over me. It was good to be alone. To be nobody for a while.
Sorry, Dan.
Can you can't crouch? Oh, you can't. Oh, look at the ripples.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah.
No, and that's what I was trying to say is that they went for some technical achievements with this. Like they tried some shit, and it kind of works.
It does kind of. That's sort of the story of this game is they tried some shit and it kind of works. At least for me.
And of course, like now, there's so many games that have maybe not stood on this one's shoulders, but done what this was trying to do.
Octodad and Surgeon Simulator both said that they were inspired by this game.
Oh yeah.
And it was very influential for Half-Life 2.
A phone. Oh, thank God.
What are the odds
Do we
of
have
I have
a phone number?
8 shots.
Oh, is this the
Wait,
island?
I hear a dinosaur.
2342.
Wait, what? What's that, Dan?
The number you want is 4815162342.
yeah.
Yeah. Damn, you remember that, huh? They're still going over there. I'm not going to do that.
That number is like burned in my brain
Let's see if I can.
for no reason.
I did it. Those are the numbers you said, right? That's what you wanted.
Yep, that's it.
8 left.
Smoke monster will be here in no time.
Try
Very good.
911.
Hold on, guys. Here we go. Oh,
Oh,
you
you
got a finger.
well, not anymore. Here we go. Oh, come on, Ann.
Yeah.
9. 1. Let's try that one again. Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry. Your fingers are too fat.
Well,
Main switchboard is temporarily unattended. Please contact your supervisor. La computadora principal está temporalmente fuera de servicio.
Nice touch.
Yeah.
Touch, isn't it?
That is a nice touch.
Oh.
Very
hold
close
music. Yes.
That's
Now,
awesome.
how long do I stay here and listen to it?
It's already dial tone.
All right, so
So
I
we
gotta
need-
get up there. Let's just throw this.
Oh,
up
yeah.
there. Just find a
Throw
way.
guns at boxes.
So there's a plank. Oh,
Ooh, ooh,
that
get out of the
did
way.
something.
Get out of the way.
It's coming.
good
Nice.
All
Can he
right.
kill you
I
if you were under?
guarantee that it can
Hey,
kill
can
you.
are you guys looking at the stream right now?
Yeah, I see the stream. So Shubisti, try refreshing your page. It should go not black.
It's gotta just be a Twitch thing. I don't think that could be on me.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
see.
it's
I
a
see what
Twitch
you're
thing
saying.
because
Global
sometimes
reset
it does
is
it to me
fine.
too.
By the way, Jeff, you were talking about how Lost and Jurassic Park are in the same universe.
Yes.
Do you want to guess what other movie is in the same universe as Jurassic Park? And this is not a joke. It's a real thing.
So this isn't just like a location thing. This is like a legit like
in the
narrative
movie
fiction thing.
Sort of.
Is it like a total left field?
Yes, it's a total left field that you're probably not going to guess.
Well, I want
Angels in the Outfield.
No,
No.
Here's the thing.
Something.
This is gonna kill me. Oh god.
Oh, so close.
I will say the movie in question came out obviously after Jurassic Park,
Oh, you son.
and probably around this time, like between Jurassic Park and like in the late '90s. Like that's when the movie came out.
Fight Club?
No.
That would be insane, though, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be absolutely insane.
It wouldn't make
I am
any
being
sense
stalked
either.
by dinosaurs right now, guys.
That was an amazing drop, though. You're
I thought I did pretty good. Come here, show me your face. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! She fell. Oh, face shot. Thank you for getting out of my way. That was very helpful of you.
I think you're aiming at.
You're aiming down.
Yeah, you're aiming at the ground.
No, we're good. Look at where it's aiming. Trying to. Look at that. Perfect.
Global Reset is guessing Independence Day, which I could totally see.
No, it's not Independence Day.
Men in Black. No, that was too late, wasn't it?
No.
Ooh, look at this. Look at this revolver ocelot shit.
Can you give us a hint?
Yeah,
Six left.
It is a action movie.
I need that back.
I would say sci-fi action,
5
but
rounds
sci-fi is just in the premise, not so much like a sci-fi movie.
Predator?
4.
No.
Oh,
Nice
guys,
shot.
I'm
This shotgun is awesome.
pretty genuinely tense at this game right now.
Here, save now. Yeah.
I gotta save.
Yeah, good call.
So action movie with like a sci-fi lead up.
A sci-fi premise that's not really a sci-fi movie. It's just it makes the movie possible, and it's just a kind of a straight action movie.
This is the weirdest thing.
What is?
You're like it's starting to sound like Danish logic and not like it was in the movie.
No. It is 100% in the movie.
So there's a movie that's not Jurassic Park where somebody in the movie was like, "Hey, did you hear about them dinosaurs?"
I mean, not really, but kind of. Yes.
What? See, I can't work with that.
Is it like
Wait,
like
when
the
did you say
Marvel
it came out?
tie-in TV shows where it's like they talk about the New York
It
incident?
is not
or
a theme
something
park
like that?
movie. Global Reset is not a theme park movie.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I need another hint.
Yeah.
This
Keep
is too
going with the hint.
Okay,
We'll get it one day.
It stars Nicolas Cage.
The Rock.
No, but
that would be
closer.
awesome.
It's not Face Off, is it?
It is Face Off.
What?
In the background of Face Off, you see, because that's the reason why it reminded
This
me
is
is
horseshit. In the background of Face Off.
you see InGen boxes with say InGen on
Like
them
these?
very clearly.
I mean, all right, that's something.
I
6
believe
rounds.
it. It's just like why the tie-in?
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, well, I wonder, is it something where they needed props for this
Yes.
shot
I'm
and it just
sure-
happened to be
Yes, I'm sure that's what it was. But, like, how hard is it to get boxes? I mean,
There's like
Another
a
fun-
submachine gun up there that I'm going to spend all
4
day trying to
shots.
get, just so you guys know.
jeez.
You want to hear another fun tie-in?
With Jurassic Park or Face
No,
Off?
board.
unrelated
Throw
to
that
either
board.
one.
Okay. You got to stop shaking the camera.
So you mentioned the movie Fight Club.
Yeah.
It has a tie-in with a James Cameron film that
Oh, nice.
is about a boat.
Titanic.
Yes.
So
real tricky trivia.
Yeah. It's not about the boat so much, but the boat sets up the love story of the movie. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
So-
what's the connection?
They
Come
both
on, Rock.
Fight Club used some CGI breath that was like left
Oh,
over.
I remember that from the commentary. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's real, but
the Fight Club commentary is
It's really good.
definitely worth
not worth it.
like watching
6
the movie
rounds.
with.
It's
and
one
at
of the
this
best
point, I think it's
commentary.
probably the only way to watch the movie these days.
4 bullets.
If you've already seen it. If you've already seen it.
I do have a box though.
The commentary, the thing about the commentary on
Hey.
Fight Club that I think is super weird, is that it's pretty clear that they recorded Helena Bonham Carter at a different time.
Yeah, they do that a lot in those. Yeah.
Yeah, but they never acknowledge it. Like,
Yeah, they never
like,
acknowledge
we're all in the room, and then Ed Norton and Brad Pitt are like chummy chum talking, and
I
then
thought
like
it was,
everyone goes quiet, and then Helena says something.
Yeah, because Brad is like super generous to Ed Norton in that commentary. Like he's just like heaping praise on him the whole time, and they have some really good digs at I want to say Bryan Singer, David Fincher.
Mm-hmm.
There's a joke that Brad Pitt makes when they're showing the theater scene, and you like see the dick for a second, and he says that Fincher likes to appear in all his movies, and that's really stuck with me.
But yeah, the supposed time with
You're
Titanic
welcome.
is they use some breath from the cold, and I think it's when Ed Norton is finding his spirit animal. That's like a penguin.
This is
Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah.
Another face-off one. They go to a magnetic prison, and they have these like giant magnetic boots on. Those are the Super Mario super boots from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I
Wow.
always
In
thought those
Face-Off.
looked familiar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh shit! I had it.
There's your
I must have shot it off the top. And I didn't think it would go way over here.
That's amazing.
Oh hell yeah!
Wait. So does that mean that since Super
6
Mario
rounds.
Brothers is connected to Face Off, is connected to Jurassic Park, that Bowser is an evolution of the
Holy
dinosaurs from Jurassic Park?
shit!
Yes, it does
That's
mean that.
amazing.
Blows this thing wide
Blew
open.
this-
Yeah.
What's
Which
that?
means that Bowsette is also part of the Jurassic Park canon.
Oh no!
She's got the same health meter, I think.
Oh jeez, that was good.
Speaking of which.
Yeah. Good call.
I just went
Dave.
to hell and back.
I know it's totally fine, but it really is a thing that you are saving over the single save file. Like I'm so ingrained
What
to
am I gonna
doing
go
two.
back for the perfect score? What are you talking about?
I know, but
World
like
is a sort of
if you save
scientific
in a
myth.
state that you're fucked and you cannot actually progress, you don't have.
an evolutionary scenario.
It's just a safety thing.
I have the same
isolated and
sort of reaction that
The rest
that
of the
Damage
world
has.
changes.
I'm like worried that we're gonna get
leaving
stuck in a
fragile
situation
pocket
where when we
ancient
reload, we'll be totally
species.
screwed.
And I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
I'm stuck between these two boxes.
Yada, yada,
Save.
I
We don't know how
defer
to
I know
to
it's
you.
totally gonna happen now that I'm doing it. Oh,
Whoa! Auto pistol.
took a lot.
Thing.
Hasn't been used.
Is that RoboCop's gun?
Hasn't been
About
used.
half
I
a
love
clip.
that.
Half a clip. I like the voice.
She's getting less accurate. What the hell?
Well, there's more bullets in it. When there's like a shitload of bullets, she won't do every bullet.
I kind of love that.
She's gonna take out the gun. She's like, it's kind of
47.
heavy.
Yeah, 47, 48 maybe.
She's
Now
not a
this guy-
savant.
this guy-
You can't count them as they're firing.
It's
I
actually
want,
got a
I want the
Man.
Rain Man version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Dustin Hoffman?
Can you kill the
Jurassic Park?
Brachiosaur? I mean, I know they're
Do you
Vegisauruses.
want me to? It's gonna
I
take.
just
So
want to
were
see
the
if it just topple
Triceratops
over or
is.
not.
I bet that thing could step on you. and
Oh,
crush
that's
you
a
in.
good. The ragdoll. What's that gonna do?
Yeah, no, I want to see
All
it.
right, it's for science.
This is definitely a fuck you,
Now-
Danish save.
We can.
You
resurrect it.
can't keep saving over fuck you, Dennis.
No,
then
that's
it defeats the
exactly
whole
why I made
purpose.
fuck
You have to
you,
go
Dennis.
back and forth.
Whoop, hold up.
That's a drink. That's a drink.
I forgot
go.
how the buttons work. Hold up. Oh gosh, when he steps, it does that to my.
It's very
You gotta
realistic.
get right up his ass. Don't go for the headshot. You gotta.
Are you
Wait,
want me
wait,
to put these into his body and like think
Yeah.
it's gonna do anything?
I bet it won't take that much.
All right, this.
You're empty, aren't you?
That's
Almost
No.
empty. Nope.
I would laugh if
topples
they
over.
It
killed
goes
it.
down.
it. Hasn't been used.
Oh shit!
Oh, you're
Oh
hitting
shit!
it.
What?
Oh,
Oh!
He's like, fuck you.
Amazing.
Get out of
It's
here.
gone.
Get out of here.
I love the hops. It's so good. He's like air shunt you.
All right, yeah, air shot. All right, that didn't work.
See, if you had accidentally saved it, then good thing we had that backup.
What? There's some raptors over there. I don't really want to mess with them now.
I am just
There's a
blown
raptor
away
here.
by this game.
It's pretty amazing.
Yes, it
It's
is.
gone.
Oh, let's go.
Oh!
Juked him. Juked him. Come on.
I love how they're all drunk.
Come on, buddy. You need help finding your way home?
They're playing the same drinking game we're playing.
Oh man.
Do you like
I
wound
bad
his
now.
leg?
He's like limping away.
Yeah,
That's
this is
awesome.
like
Yeah,
a
man.
Monster Hunter.
transit system that would unify the island.
It's not his fault that
Concrete
John
towers
Hammond
rose through the
like
jungle
recreated
canopy.
him from DNA. Why do we gotta kill him?
Oh shit! You see that over there?
No.
No.
You can't see it on the stream. All right. Well, it's
Are you talking about the dinosaur flopping around back
Full
there?
clip.
Well, there's that too.
That's it.
That's it. Eat it. Hold on. I gotta watch this. Oh wait. Hold on. I should have learned by now. 1 sec, everybody.
See, you can't. You just saved over the same one twice.
Fine.
Danish, it's gonna be fine.
Ah!
Full clip.
Oh my god, this is it, guys. This is it for me. Oh, this is curtains.
Did he bite the gun out of your hand?
Yeah. That's a drink.
Wait, look at that thing!
This is what I'm after.
It's a fucking
Gunshot.
sniper rifle.
Oh, it only aims one way though. Shit.
What?
I gotta coax them over here.
Oh my
Get
god.
over here. I'm the clever. Oh my god, the way I'm just juking and jiving, it's like I'm a linebacker.
Around
The
10.
Madden game.
Dumb shit.
Do it.
Ooh.
Defend the man.
Got him.
Hey, you got him!
Oh,
I
my
fucking
got 'em
god.
both!
Crack shot.
Oh my fucking god!
Achievement unlocked.
Oh, I gotta
Well done.
clip that
Wait.
shit.
There's one more enemy here.
Is it
Yourself.
7 shots.
The real monster. Come on.
You? Is it the Brachiosaur? You try to
It was.
snipe it?
Whoop.
Oh,
What
jeez.
happened?
7
You
shots.
dropped your gun because of physics. That's a drink.
Guys, this game's real tough. Would you relax with the? I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
I can't believe this game exists.
Would you guys like to hear a 1998 GameSpot review of
3.
Trespasser
Oh yeah.
2.
Yeah.
by Elliot Chin, November 19, 1998? Trespasser is the most frustrating game I've ever played.
What do you mean?
Of all the games I've ever reviewed, this one has been the most disappointing. Of all the games I've played, this is the one I am most adamant about never wanting to play again.
This is my.
I don't want to
third time
sound
playing this
mean-spirited, but all gamers should know that Trespasser is a frustrating game filled with boring gameplay, annoying bugs. It is not fun. It is monotonous and tedious to the point of nausea.
Oh, weird. Like the whole chat just left our stream, Danish. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't know. I think this game is fun. Look at all the fun we've had so far.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could make that jump.
Oh, save the shit out of this one.
Trespasser boasts a realistic and powerful physics-based engine.
Carving up out of the
Accurate.
southern base in the Atherton Causeway
goodness.
would bring visiting
It's
scientists.
way easier just to do this. I thought you were going to say a powerful female lead, because that's the first thing I think of.
Carving up out of the southern
Nice.
base in the Atherton Causeway would bring visiting scientists north from the southern beach.
Come here, you fucking box.
That worked.
It worked. Well, shit. It's not worth it. This is fine. That box was way worse.
Hey, did you know Surgeon Simulator 2 just came out?
Like playing it.
Wait, that's out right now?
Wow.
Yeah, I think so.
They certainly
I think
were
I saw it on
serious
Epic Games
about their
Store.
monorail.
I'm gonna check
What's out?
Steam right now.
It might be Epic. I don't know. You can check Epic Games Store. That's where I
What?
saw it.
What's out?
Surgeon Simulator 2.
Oh yeah, Epic. I saw it on Epic for sure.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
on Steam right now.
Yeah, I don't go to Steam anymore. Epic's where it's at.
Epic's
I
been pretty
needed to
good.
be up there.
Wait, so what's over there? Why were you going?
I think there's probably like a gun at the end of it.
Oh,
But I'm just gonna.
Did they give you an objective, or are we just wandering aimlessly?
We're kind of just wandering aimlessly. I don't think.
I
if
think
you're
the
ever-
monorail is actually the guide, right? It takes you through sort of the game.
That might be true.
Hammond's voice.
There might have been a
Rebar.
Hammond's disembodied voice. There might have been a line or something about.
You woke up the raptor.
He heard all the banging. Quit fucking with the face-off boxes.
Yeah.
The canonical face-off.
How incredible would that be?
All right, so
What's the name of the company that does the face-off technology? Is it engine?
Oh,
Oh shit.
that'd be amazing. Is there a gun down there? There's not.
It's Wayland.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Boy, I could use a gun now. There's probably like a pile of raptors below me right now.
It's alright.
You just-
You beat him up with that rebar. Oh, there's another one.
Now, what is this physics puzzle of this floating box? Oh, I was probably supposed to jump on top of it, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if you could make that.
Oh,
You can make
you
it.
better not be up here.
I'm posting in the chat. It turns out it's not just boxes. There's actually like this big metal container.
Nice. Oh yeah, look at that, and that kind of looks like the like one of the cabinets in the kitchen too.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it totally does.
There's more guns down there than up here. I thought this would be like a reward for all this jumping.
This is easy mode, and you're taking the easy way out, and so you don't get any guns.
But I want guns.
It looks like you can get back up with this
Yeah, I'm gonna get
this cherry
guns.
picker. Look at that thing.
8 left.
Why are there so many guns strewn about
There's
this island?
so many guns in this.
Look at that shotgun just sitting there.
7 shots.
I wonder how they would have done two hands if they had like the time and money to do
It
it.
probably would have been like right click
Like-
and left click, right?
But like
Oh,
game
God,
design
I
wise,
hope
like
not.
what would you require two hands for? Climbing maybe?
Climbing would be cool.
Choking
There's that-
dinosaurs.
So the creator of the creator of QWOP made an amazing game which I actually like better called GURP, which is a climbing game.
Okay.
And it's really good. I should definitely urge people to check it out.
You can do it.
Okay.
Man on a wire. Let's go.
Here we go. Yep.
Nice.
Nice job.
That scared me.
Is this going some? Is this going somewhere?
The eternal question.
So like, do we like honestly? Do we know what the objective is?
She won't. There we go.
Well, she's
I,
trying to escape the island.
She's trying to escape. I don't think the best course of action when you crash land on an island is to be like, well, I'm gonna fucking walk further into the island. But I guess maybe she thinks it's active.
6.
Don't waste
Oh
the
my
bullets.
Nice
Nice.
shot.
I'm not gonna make this jump.
Just saving over the same.
Oh my god, I'm
Nice.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
That's like an Uncharted
Yeah, it's
moment right there.
This game is pioneering.
I definitely can't make that jump.
Is it gonna teeter totter?
Sure doesn't seem to be. It's like Fall Guys.
Look at that. I wonder if all these bridge sections are physics based.
So another cool thing that this game did, and I think you might be able to see it way out there. See that tree I'm kind of hovering over way in the distance?
Yeah.
This game could like
Yeah.
dynamically switch between two-dimensional cards and 3D meshes, which I think was a first at the time. Sort of like an
Wow.
LOD system, but I think it would actually like choose based on like angle and stuff.
So it's like the
Come on.
epic imposter syndrome then, or not syndrome,
Syndrome,
system.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Fortnite does the same thing. They take like essentially they make a 3D texture out of a 3D object and then use that as an LOD, which is really fucking cool.
Yeah. Oh, well, there go all my guns, I guess.
Nope,
All right.
nope.
World
Alright.
installation.
Right.
All my guns are
Yep. So say,
Watch your guns.
they're gonna. Is that a
New gun.
Kalashnikov?
About
No,
20.
This is
It's just
it's a rifle. About 20 in it.
About 20.
So this is some kind of callback to some.
It's a motorcycle.
All right.
Can we please
Could you
ride it?
imagine if I was trying to control this thing with this hand?
Yeah.
I can and I want to see it.
I don't think it's gonna let me.
Oh.
Yeah, that bike. I was reading up
1981.
on like the fan forums.
I
that
stumbled
bike
out
is
of the helicopter
meaningful
already
somewhere.
beginning to sweat and looked around at the
It looked
lush
like Master
forest,
Chief's bike.
the wet leaves.
So it feels like these are discrete levels that you're moving between.
Yeah, they're just tied together in like a kind of organic way. But this was before you were able to. Games were able to remember shit.
Sure. And this is a linear adventure we're on then.
Yeah, it's
first
pretty
task
linear.
was
It's it's
genetic
definitely linear,
recovery.
but like the
Acquiring
Pretty wide.
Jurassic or
Yeah, it
Cretaceous
widens
out
timber,
quite a bit in some
Extracting
areas.
preserved DNA.
The
and
Fast and Furious
reassembling
Crossroads
the
model, if
complete
you will.
sequence,
yeah.
Bringing it up the well.
Guys, I'm trying to listen to Hammond. Although it's not Hammond's voice actor, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was.
It
It
is.
sounded
like
him.
it in the beginning.
I promise.
Matt,
a
you
lot
are
for me.
getting to be a crack shot with this.
I'm pretty good at this game at this point. Whoops.
17.
If he wasn't, he wasn't so drunk.
I love how their legs just give out and then they're just on the ground
So
now.
good.
3 Cray XMPs move more data faster than any computer center in the Americas.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's definitely still true today.
We'll never pass that threshold. This game also had a really interesting folly system where it would.
In 11
combine-
months,
Hold on.
Site B became the
mean
most
Foley?
powerful genetics
I said
facility
I said
in the
folly.
world.
Foley system.
Whatever.
I didn't know if it was a different thing.
Wait, why is she talking to him?
It's like she's remembering or something. I don't really get.
And then said, but she said whatever.
Responding.
That was weird.
13.
Jesus Christ. It's kind of scary every time.
Did you guys play Jurassic Park for Super Nintendo?
I did not.
I played
was
the Sega Genesis
really
one.
good.
It was awesome.
6
you could
left.
play as the raptor.
Yeah, I remember. I was.
I
A
did play
jealous.
that.
Anyway, the Super Nintendo one was a third-person isometric outdoors, but when you were indoors on the Super Nintendo, it was first-person, like
6 left.
Doom
Oh,
clone,
yes, of course I played that. Yeah.
and it was so fucking good.
I never
It had
got
great
very
music,
far in
too.
it. That game was hard as hell. Where'd my
It was
gun go?
hard.
God damn it.
6
That's
left.
Rolling around over.
And it had like dynamic music, which had never been done before on the Super Nintendo, which wasn't really all that dynamic. It was basically as you transition from one area to another, the music would change, which is pretty standard, except they had this sort of base level of music that would kind of continue. So the two tracks would sort of flow into each other a little better.
That's really cool.
Extinction of species.
Disney-
the
that's like
history of
Disney
life
World
on
stuff.
Earth.
Has anybody been watching High Score?
I haven't meaning to. I haven't watched it yet.
Is this
There's an
prominently
anecdote
featured?
in it about the Super Effects chips to do 3D in the Super Nintendo that I think is super interesting. I won't spoil the whole thing, but I will say that it all started with the Game Boy, which is
Oh, I
crazy.
actually know this story. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I saw a thing on it on YouTube a while back.
Yeah, it blew my mind when they were talking about it, and when they were also showing what they were doing on the Game Boy. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Come here.
6.
Oof.
5.
Got him.
I love her counting down. I don't know why I love it so much, but it's amazing.
I feel like she should have like waited. Like she does it instantly when like you're getting attacked
Yeah.
by raptors and she's counting. That's a little
Yeah.
weird, but
I think that's how I would keep track of my bullets if I was in a life and death situation.
I'm wondering if this is supposed to be her inner monologue and she's not actually saying these things.
oh, she's saying. Come here.
4.
They don't die right away. It scares me.
Honestly, there is something a little scary about the drunk dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Like
they're
12.
terrifying.
They're,
Oh, there's
'cause
something
they're
in there.
unpredictable.
Yeah, they've discovered how to open doors and
Oh,
open
hell
bottles
yeah.
and
Open
burn
bottles.
On May 13th,
It's fucking
1997,
GoldenEye
deep
time.
in the island's southwest. Most of them had worked at my African
Same year,
for years.
maybe? Wasn't
They never stood a chance.
She's remembering that.
GoldenEye was 97. GoldenEye was the year before this, I think. Or was it the same year as Half-Life?
I don't-
GoldenEye and Half-Life 1 were very close to each other.
Let me jump down there.
Oh, dude. You gotta stop moving around so much.
Save.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
I don't know what you guys. It's a first-person shooter. What do you want me to do?
Save. Well, maybe not right now.
Well, I got a moment. Come here. I don't know how this gun works.
17.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, there
It seems to shoot bullets or something.
she did the math. She didn't say 19, 18, 17.
Yeah.
Oh, so when she held it down, or
Feels
when
full.
Matt held it
Oh,
down,
that could be yeah.
that's actually pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Oh, yeah, this is,
This game's pretty good.
hold on.
I'm way more impressed with this game than I thought I would be.
Dude, what other game can you do this?
I spared no expense, permitted no favor.
No offense.
I mean,
I think that's a drink.
London
anytime
Heist.
Hammond says that.
Yeah, but in London Heist, can you then hold up? Do this?
Can you hold the gun completely upside down?
No, I think we tried earlier.
Oh,
Now's not the
turn
time.
it around
Now's not
on
the time.
ourselves.
It's
Two
not the time.
Raptors.
not the time. Oh boy.
I scared him. Don't worry. Like, oh,
Trying to
shit.
hold her gun upside down. Let's go.
No.
Oh no, she can't go.
Oh.
By 1983, we held 13 new patents.
I was in high school then.
Can't get out of there.
Peyton's.
Hayden's.
Peyton Manning's.
Oh,
Did we figure out the reason we can do all those weird angles with
yeah,
the gun?
I think
Any game justification?
I think we need to catch some people up. We got more people here than when we started. So I'm going to demonstrate. This game has this very, shall we say, interesting method of interacting with the world. In which, if I and these are my binds. These are not the binds the game came with. They are fucking bonkers. If I am to hold the right mouse button, I get Surgeon Simulator mode. Also make Danish and Dan complain at me mode.
no, not if you don't move the camera.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
I'll
it's like
complain
I
no
get a
matter what.
tiny little space in here, and if I go outside of it, it starts moving the camera.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the idea is to, like, you know, search around on the ground for shit. I don't think you can interact with that, but you get the idea. But you can also like rotate and twist and do all kinds of silly things. You know, just like real life.
Just like
It's half gone.
One thing worth
I like how Global is asking: is there any in-game justification for being able to move your hands like a human being?
Well, let's be fair. The games that don't let you do that are better games.
Just like real life.
Just
Yep.
like real life. Yeah.
She's not giving as many updates with this gun. I think because the clip is so big.
Yeah, I think there's like thresholds. That rock's gonna fall on me. This is like I want to be the guy. Another interesting tidbit about this game is I think they hired almost exclusively like movie animators for it, which is weird.
November
There's, like, no
1983.
animations in this game.
Test fertilization of an artificial
So
ovum.
nobody who worked, I shouldn't
My
say
hand
nobody,
shook
but
as I
like
held the
a
tiny
large majority of
eyedrop.
the people who worked on this game didn't really know what, like, how
drops.
games work, like how you interact with a game. And also I think they were
genie
trying to
was
be
out of the
super
bottle.
ambitious on top of that. So you end up with things where, oh, can I do it? Please let me do it. Please let me do it.
There's got to be a
Oh,
way.
shit.
Almost
That's a
gone.
drink.
Almost gone. Hey, idiot raptor. Oh, please. Oh, please.
It's about.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh my god!
That was
Rat
amazing.
escaped inside its egg, and I watched it on the ultrasound monitor. It looked like a ghost or a puff of
Oh,
smoke.
that's so sad. Now he's talking about a baby raptor after I just crushed that one. Oh, he's bleeding so bad.
Holy shit!
He's still
Oh,
bleeding.
man.
Oh, God. I don't think he's dead. There we go.
No. Why?
Because he was paralyzed.
Yeah.
There's something besides the motion that's making me sick now, Matt.
About 15.
Oh.
I began to have my first inkling of the seriousness of our work.
Hammond talks a lot more.
How deep the well was. This was life from 65 or
Sorry. I'm getting nervous.
100 million years before mankind.
I've really done it. This is not a normal situation.
We've killed like 10 velociraptors.
I still don't understand how.
Whoa, what's going on?
Oh, shit.
T-Rex. Is it a T-Rex?
Shit.
It's gotta be a T-Rex.
It's T-Rex. Me and the raptors have formed a bond. They'll fight for me.
I don't think that's how it works. I think the T-Rex actually fights for you.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Look
Go
at
look.
it. This is
look
what
at
we're
it.
here. Oh shit, they're teaming up.
Tyrannosaurus
No.
Rex.
No, look at it. I want to see the
Hold on, I'm
T-Rex.
trying to get safe.
It reigned for 25
No.
million years.
He's coming right
We
for
grew
me.
7 of them.
I would not. Well,
What?
you might, oh!
Oh, they're made. It's beautiful. Well, that just broke that guy's hand.
I think you're safe. I think the T-Rex is
Oh, nice.
occupied.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I need to run because I can't.
Is there a run button,
No,
or are you
this
just?
is it.
When dinosaurs ruled the earth.
So okay. Well, I mean, guys, this isn't that exciting. I know you were expecting a lot more. Oh shit!
He's
No.
coming right
He's
for
coming,
you.
he's coming,
He's
he's
coming
coming.
right for you.
Oh, hey there. Oh,
Olay.
juke.
3,
Nice juke.
1, empty.
I got more. I got more. Get back
7
here,
shots.
Maybe it's. Yeah, you don't want none. God, look at that.
Man, those
One
legs.
runs
I love the walk. It's like he's in deep sand.
And despite what we'd been led to believe,
This is
the
incredible.
T-Rex was not a scavenger at all.
Is he gonna charge again?
We
He's
clocked
charging
one
right now.
at 50 kilometers an hour.
Fetch.
Oh, the
I like-
dinosaur facts that.
Yeah, the dinosaur facts where he says that
50
T-Rex right there is
kilometers
capable
an
of
hour.
running 50 kilometers per hour.
50 kilometers per hour.
I don't believe you, John Hammond, because I can
They
see
achieved their speed by lifting their feet much higher than they needed to.
well over their hips.
High knees all
there
but
it is.
guaranteed their success in hunting.
God, is there another one? What is the T-Rex?
There's something up
country?
there. This is the. This
there
must
a
be the
do-
T-Rex enclosure.
Is there
of
like
the
a
park.
documentary on this game development? I want to know so much.
This should be a
I
Notebook
posted
documentary.
a couple YouTube links. The second of which is a history of the game, and so I haven't watched that one, but I did. I have watched some videos. Angry Video Game Nerd has an episode on this, and I think he goes a little bit into the development of it.
Does he say things like diarrhea, fart?
Yeah,
What's
he
his
says
whole
things
fucking
like,
thing?
This game is shit. I'd rather eat diarrhea.
Yeah,
stuff like
We
that.
don't need any more of that on this channel.
"No,
I don't like this. I think there's a lot to love here. Like, look at how beautiful this is.
I love that that mountain of trees that are all the same up on the horizon."
That's beautiful. That's nature. And all the
Oh, this
splendor.
is a nice guy. This is a veggie.
Jeff. You know what this
It's
guy
a
is?
Diplodocus.
Oh,
Get the book.
flipping out
Yeah.
dinosaur facts.
like
I'm
Seven.
pretty sure this is a Diplodocus, and
Docus
he
are
was
dope.
a veggie dinosaur, and
Diplodocus?
the
I don't think that's how you say that.
I think it's Diplodocus, right?
is it Diplodocus?
No, that doesn't sound right.
It's not Diplodocus.
I mean, we've used 3 words now, and none of them sound right. So.
All right, page
Dilophosaurus.
100 to 101.
Oh,
What's the
no.
ominous music? What is that?
It's the
it's
greatest
a
mind
rip
of our
page there.
generation.
Holy shit. This game is intense.
So get this, Diplodocus or Diplodocus, which means
Diplodocus
double
sound.
beam,
What's this?
is the longest complete dinosaur skeleton found so far.
How about that? Nobody knows how to pronounce its name.
The other thing is that was not the Diplodocus. The Diplodocus is in actuality kind of like a
shit.
Brachiosaurus. So I'm gonna look up different dinosaurs because I was wrong.
Yeah.
But I do know that the
7
that
shots.
kind of horn section on its head
Feels full.
is hollow, and scientists believe that it was used as just that, like a calling horn. You know.
Oh,
Something
wait,
like that.
you play music out of it?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know this, but dinosaurs are really into music.
No, I don't want
mostly
sarcastic
electric.
Jeff. I want knowledge from Jeff.
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
What do you think we're doing here? This is an educational stream.
This is an education.
It's
stream.
kind of like a
should have tagged it
Lambeosaurus,
as
but it's not.
It's a
It looks
Parasaurolophus.
kind of like a Corythosaurus right here.
Oh, I
Did you
haven't
buy
seen it.
that? Did you buy that book for the stream?
No, this is a book I've had since I was a kid. I really like dinosaurs.
Oh, me too.
Who doesn't?
This is an old DK gem.
I love DK.
Ah,
Yeah.
DK is good. Man, crack shot. Oh, just kidding. Ah, crack
We
shot.
got him.
Has there ever been a fighting game or action game? Well, I know there's been a fighting game with drunken style boxing, but like an action game where you're trying to hit them and they're drunkenly avoiding you? Because I think that would be pretty cool.
There's that one level in there's that one mission in Red Dead 2. Pretty good.
Oh god, that was really good.
There's a lot of dinosaurs here. They took down like I think that's a Diplodocus.
I think that's a woolly mammoth.
Yeah. Sorry guys, this is a battle of the wits right now.
Almost gone.
Whoop. You said almost gone, but it was all the way gone.
Looks like 7.
How many guns can you carry?
2. I wish it was more. I'm being outsmarted. Oh fuck.
Are you in the elephant graveyard from the movie?
Oh, it is the elephant graveyard.
Yeah.
Well, that guy got himself trapped in the elephant.
It's a ruse. Don't turn your back on him.
Yeah. Come here.
Smart.
God damn it.
Oh, is he gonna roll down the hill? Is he rolling down the hill?
Kick him. Kick him when he's down.
Look at that idiot. Oh. Come on.
Wonder man.
Oh, dude.
He's just trying to get you to look that way
it's
so
not
that
worth
the
it.
other
Yeah.
one can.
Mm-hmm.
The other one can.
It's not worth it. The level design is weird because the slopes that they have don't feel like they should be traversable, and a lot of times they're not. So like you're taking the critical path, but you're also kind of doing you're also kind of doing the like the Skyrim mountain climb thing.
Skyrim climb.
Yeah. Which is a pretty interesting short. Like this does like I'm not even sure if this is right anymore. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
it looks
This
not
seems-
like you're supposed to be here.
doesn't feel like I should be here. I won't save the game because
If you had 2 save slots.
Exactly.
if only this game had more than one save slot.
Wait, are you sure you're not supposed to be here? This looks like a
This feels
No, this feels good now.
deliberate.
level.
I do feel like I'm going to the center of the earth.
Yeah.
When was the last dinosaur game? Dinosaur video
that
game.
texture though.
Good texture.
Yeah.
Was the last dinosaur game? That's a
Yeah.
good question.
Like a game
is
that
there a
heavily
reboot of
featured
Turok?
dinosaurs. I guess there was a remake of Turok for last gen. Like 360
He just
PS3,
killed
there was a
himself.
Turok reboot.
What was that?
He stepped on that bone and it flipped him. It like smacked him in the face like a rake and it killed him.
Drink for the dinosaur killing itself with physics.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be.
3
a-
shots.
Oh, obviously, Ark Survival Evolved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
See, like this doesn't feel like a good way down, but I don't have any.
If you can slide down.
Is that where you came from?
No.
It's an elephant graveyard with the.
Yeah, it's another one.
Okay.
It's the other. Yeah, there you go.
God damn it! I'm about to die now.
How do you heal?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Tattoo
between
removal
levels.
service.
Oh god.
Please.
1.
I can't afford. Oh god.
You have 1 bullet left.
I know.
What was the first game to do the bloody like vignette around the edges of the screen?
Oh, because. Whoa.
T-Rex.
What?
I don't know. Ominous music means the T-Rex, right?
Either the T-Rex or the polar bear,
Or maybe it's just the boulder rolling
or
down
it's
the
John
hill.
Travolta.
I can't. What is happening? There's so
Is that
many
a
noises.
satellite?
I think it's a helicopter.
Oh, okay. It kind of looked like a satellite. It crashed.
Oh god. See,
I
now they're
feel like
making-
that music cue is incorrect.
It didn't seem right.
Brought that down.
I do appreciate all the like environmental
World building?
storytelling.
Yeah.
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 That's not nothing. Come here. Oh
not-
yeah.
Oh, guns.
Is this a Terminator 2 reference? This is the gun that
It hasn't been used.
Oh god, I wish I had 3 arms.
Oh boy.
1 shot left.
Hasn't been used. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
6 rounds.
Oh come on. Oh come on. There we go.
Skyrim, do it.
Skyrim. God damn it, guys.
Check your health. See if it like regenerated
Oh, it
on
did.
its own. It did. So we're okay.
Through the
You gotta warn me, guys.
the blood of my enemies.
Gotta warn Dan.
I
Jeff's
thought-
been asking more than anyone else.
I have been asking.
Sure.
But the question, I think, feels
It's a valid
like enough of a
question.
warning.
No, sure.
I think we learned something about how the health works. It seems to be regenerating.
Yeah.
First game I remember with the haze was GoldenEye.
That was just
Oh
when
no,
you were
that was
hit.
just when you're hit and when you died.
Yeah.
It had the watch for the health, right?
Right.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to say it was like a Call of Duty was one of the.
I mean, what about Halo? Did that have?
I don't think I think Halo had health bars.
5.
Yeah, they had a shield. Yeah, they definitely.
The
had
first
health
Gears of War, I think, definitely had.
This is invincible.
Well, he's got the high ground.
Right,
Oh,
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit! Another one.
Half gone.
They were
Come
trying
on.
to-
No, stop the gun!
Run. Get out of there.
That's a drink.
This is a trap.
Empty.
Empty. Oh,
Getting you to
no,
look
he's
at the
going
one
so
while the other was
fast.
coming in.
Just keep running.
Oh my god, I wish I could look behind me. Oh, it's so scary. It's so scary.
It's right there. It's right
so
there.
scary, you guys. Oh, please stop. Please stop.
Punch.
I gotta
Slap
go
him.
get my gun back. There's no
you punch
slaps
him?
in this game. There's only petting.
Castle Wolfenstein had the screen go from pink to red, right? Says Global Reset.
Castle Wolfenstein. That's the older one.
That's off the clip.
I think. Well, Wolfenstein 3D was the first one. and
Oh
then
yeah.
Doom
You guys
after
don't
that.
appreciate what I just went through.
Oh, we appreciate it.
No. We feel your
So
pain.
basically, the reason why I'm asking is because, like,
Don't-
I get the whole no HUD thing, but like this convoluted tattoo, magic tattoo.
Yeah,
doesn't
like
make
why
any
is that a
sense.
better solution?
Yeah. So like the red, the bloodshot eyes, whatever. That's still sort of diegetic. It would, not
Right.
break the illusion.
And you can even stretch that to the directional, like blood on the screen, to show like where in 3D space you're getting hit from. Because I think Gears does that.
Oh
Sorry.
man,
Sorry for looking around, guys. I gotta see where I'm going.
it's fine. I understand.
This game isn't bothering me so much, but Shadow of the Colossus, the remake, gave me such severe vertigo I could not
Weird.
finish it. Yeah.
So Global Reset in the chat had said that he is watching the thumbnail. So he's actually like shrunk the screen down just to our little heads, and is using the little thumbnail view
Now is
to look at the game.
Is it
Oh,
something
yeah,
I'm
grid
doing,
view. That's
or is
good.
it the game? Because
It's a little bit of both. The game is
What?
really wide angle.
what can I be doing different?
No, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
It is definitely part of the like ultra wide, like super fisheye.
Is it the ultra wide thing? It's
Can
the
you-
90% the weird
Yeah.
FOV.
Yeah. Can you change the FOV in the settings or
Do
anything?
you, is it worth it for me to do some trying right now and maybe fuck the
Sure.
stream up? All right, let's do that. See what happens here.
I'm like overly sensitive to it though, so
Yeah, but I mean other people are too, so I don't want to.
Yeah. How about you? Yeah, don't go ultra wide.
That's a good number, right?
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so we got a box now. Let's see what this looks
Well,
like.
we can't.
How's that look?
I think that looks better.
Really? Does this feel better to people?
I don't know. Well, yeah.
Can you just keep playing?
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
keep playing.
Hold on,
Let's see how
let
it
me
goes.
do. I know. Sorry, it went black. I know it went black. Give me a second.
Okay. So fun story. I was serious. I went to watch Cloverfield in the theater, and the whole thing is I just wanted to see the monster, because that's the whole shtick.
All right, here we go. Oh, is it fucking red? God damn it.
And so I kept just like
Sorry.
we started watching, and it was such a shaky cam. Oh, I would just close my eyes like this until I heard the monster, and then I would look up.
Oh my god.
But you don't see him till the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kept doing that, and then halfway through the movie, I just left. I was like, I can't.
Yeah, that's rough.
All right, if
Matt,
there's
go
any-
back. It looked like there was
This
a
is
log
better.
you
This
could
is definitely
cross on.
better.
Yeah, I think this is
Yeah,
better.
that log right there.
Yeah, that's fine. And this is more true to the original experience, so.
I also had to take Dramamine in college to get through my level design class.
No shit.
Was that in
Yeah.
like a UDK or something like that?
Yeah, it was unreal.
Wow, just like flying, like orbiting the camera around.
Yeah, well, yeah, we made our level, and then we had to play test it, and I couldn't
Right.
do it.
This feels
I feel like you're inside
I
the
am
log.
very much inside the log, and it's freaking me out.
You're crawling. It's fine.
Maybe that's what they're going for.
I
Yeah,
understand.
Global Reset says this is better.
Yeah, if there's anything else I can do, please let me know. I want this to be reasonable.
So, Global Reset, I talk on the podcast about how VR hates my body, or my body hates VR, and
both
Half-Life Alyx gave me a lot of trouble when I first started it. And I had to go full teleport and really dial all that stuff back.
Hell with me. So that should have fucked you guys up if it was
Nearly empty.
Did that feel better?
Yeah.
That's okay, yeah.
And I can make
Also
the screen
green.
even smaller if we need to. So it's just a tiny little thing on the screen.
I think we're all right.
Global Reset has tips because he gets motion sick playing regular FPS sometimes.
Hit us with those tips, Global Reset. I get a little motion sick. I can play this no problem, but I do get motion sick in VR in some games.
Yeah, sometimes. You know what's weird? It only happened for 10 minutes or so. But the first time I ever played Mario Galaxy, because it's topsy-turvy in the round world and you're upside down, like,
Come on, Ian.
I was like, whoa. And I got used to it.
Res Infinite, I cannot play in VR.
Oh,
I never even tried that.
That's cool. I'm surprised, actually. Because you're just
it's
flying through space.
Right, but it's the smooth scrolling and like everything moving around me that did it.
What about like Pistol Whip?
Pistol Whip is fine.
Pistol Whip's fine. There's something.
So is Beat Saber.
Anything that's completely linear usually is fine.
Yeah, I think that's what it is because Res kind of twists around and there's like there's a lot of cross motion in that game where like something's coming from down here and moving here and something's coming from here.
Yeah, but that's the thing that's weird to me. That's why it's surprising is Res is also just you're going linear. Like things are moving around you, sure, but you are still moving in a straight line.
Well, that was my all I can say is I
no, I know.
Yeah, you're not gonna like talk him into not getting motion.
No, wait, you're right. I wasn't. I'm telling you why I'm surprised. That's all.
Yeah. That's all fine.
Do you see this fucking adventure I'm on? This is the
What is that?
Climbing up the hill.
This is a horrible
level.
Skyrim.
You just have to yell Skyrim every time.
They say Skyrim was influenced by this game too.
I just want to know so many things. Like, why did
there we go? We got it.
Was this meant to be a platforming like challenge?
I don't know if you're supposed to go up here.
Of course you are. This is way too much.
Oh, okay. Now here's like a path.
Jeff, you got some fucking pro tips in the chat.
Yeah, global reset. I recommend a sports bottle full of ice water. Keep yourself refreshed. I have heard hydration is really important with this kind of thing. Keep a fan going, even like a floor fan, so you stay cool. That makes sense. Using a standing mat keeps your feet comfortable and reminds you that you're in a safe place in your play area. That reminds me of the drunk advice where, like, if you have the spins, you're supposed to put your foot on the floor, like, next to your bed. That never worked for me.
Guys,
Dramamine?
Bad news.
Wait, are you like trapped now?
That might not have been the way to go.
Too bad you didn't have alternate saves.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been alternating between.
Yeah, reset continues. The important thing for them is to keep ultra comfortable and control as many variables as possible. So
that's fair.
That all makes a ton of sense on its face.
Do you think I'm supposed to go down there somehow? That does not seem possible.
No. 100%.
I have no idea where you're supposed to go or why.
Well, just save it and try it.
All right.
Don't save over the same thing you saved over last time. There you go. Now we're talking.
All right.
I mean, it seems appropriate now.
The right side looks like it slopes down well. You can also just do that.
This is horrible.
I thought maybe the leaves would soften your fall.
Don't save. The right side, I was saying, actually slopes a bit.
I don't think there's a safe way down this hill.
I don't think so either, but let's try this.
Look at this.
Try to walk it.
Danish.
Do it.
This ain't it. Fine.
You can do it. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
I can't, actually won't let me go. There's a physical barrier here.
Just jump.
It won't let me go.
One jump.
God damn it.
Oh god.
That's a drink.
Almost out.
Oh my god, it was floating in the air.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
you don't. Yeah.
It's just the cleavage show right now. What the fuck do I do? I can't go all the way back there. I worked so hard to get here.
I'm honestly surprised that we've gotten as far as we have.
I just.
There's just more of this.
Why are you still going?
I don't think because the way the textures are. I mean, I know.
It is a lot of effort,
but it feels like this is really not supposed to be traversed.
We haven't heard John Hammond's voice in like.
It's been quite a while. All right, well, should I go back? The way
I think you should go back.
All right, here's what I'm gonna fucking. This is what I'm gonna do. Maybe the wrong place.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm shocked it took a question mark.
I just blue screen of death.
I would laugh if it corrupted all the saves.
Yeah, the save game corrupted.
I would be 0% surprised if that happened.
This is a. What is this?
Yeah.
Shrilama. Welcome to the fun zone.
Yeah.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, we're Shrilama. We are playing Jurassic Park Trespasser. It's a game that came out in 1998. You might know 1998 from other games such as Ocarina of Time, Half-Life, Metal Gear, and Resident Evil 2. This was the other giant game that came out that year. And it inspired Surgeon Simulator because of the incredible hand controls that you can do. So now I shoot like this now. Also, I'm dreadfully lost. I'm trying to figure that out right now.
By the way, Shrill Llama is David, a former student of mine, I think, at Full Sail, but he worked on Ghost of Tsushima. He's an animator at Ben Studio, so
awesome.
He's doing good
That's
stuff.
Amazing. Not as good as this.
Yeah,
well,
can you do this in Ghost of Tsushima?
Everybody has to have aspirations.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta start somewhere.
The arm is so long.
I'm hoping we run into some bugs where the arm is capable of getting much longer. So, okay,
Hey,
it
wait,
seems
did
weird
we
that I
have
would
a-
cross here.
Yeah,
and then
we crossed through that log before, but
there's nothing over here.
no, there. Remember when all the music kicked up around the helicopter? That was the last time we had like a really good.
Were we
cue.
supposed to get the helicopter working through some sort of mechanic simulator
that would not
thing?
be what happened. I mean, I've killed raptors over here too. Like, this isn't an out of bounds space.
No, it's not. Maybe try going up these hills.
Oh, I'm trying, Jeff. This is kind of how the game looks.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, we have some mods applied.
Yeah, the FOV is up higher than normal, but it's still long arm of the law over here.
Yeah, we actually had a much wider FOV a few minutes ago, but that was given.
Yeah, I apparently
given some problems.
Destroyed all of Twitch by doing that. So
show Shrill Llama the overlap in the hand when you swing it around, though. It's real nice.
The overlap. Oh,
Like
yeah,
just stand still and like the
secondary motion.
Not that.
Oh,
that's a drink.
Almost
That's a
gone.
drink.
Okay, so
just like
just wave it, not the camera, just the
yeah.
arm back and forth a little bit.
Just the arm.
Just like this.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
can move the arm. I can go like that.
Yeah, look at that nice little overlap you got in the wrist. So
But
nice.
also not using my arm, I can move the camera around.
Oh God, don't do that. Yes.
That's so good.
Kind of lost though. Is the thing.
Yeah, that's.
It
not
seems
the-
crazy.
What
to me
about
that
up
you do
there?
not go up there. If there's
across the way.
stairs.
Are they stairs?
I mean,
look
they're
at it.
modeled. Like, who would go through the trouble of modeling all that and making those jumps possible?
It's
what I'm saying. Is this on
debatable if
purpose?
those are modeled.
I was really hoping we'd have like a super fan in the chat who'd be like, no, you just got to turn around 3 times.
Where does
Somebody
Steve
track
go?
down a walkthrough, like a ASCII
Steve had
walkthrough.
to take care of kid
that's
stuff.
I'm actually right now. I've loaded up a Let's Play, and I'm gonna fast forward through it and see what they did.
I
now
feel
we're
like I
back
got to
here.
get down there, and there's no like paraglider up here.
Can you climb the tree? Can you climb the tree?
There's no tree climbing in this game. I'm sorry.
Oh. What if you drop the gun and then climb the tree? You need your one hand, your one
My
long
one
hand.
is strong. She broke her left arm in the plane crash.
Who's the voice actor for this again?
Minnie Driver.
That blows my mind.
Isn't that crazy? They're like, hey, do you want to be involved in the Jurassic Park universe? And of course she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we're like, well, video game. That ain't it. Here's the thing. We could... Oh, no, we can't. I was going to say we could
I
just
think I'm.
cheat
I
past
think
it.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, look for the...
The helicopter.
Well, yeah, the helicopter in the elephant graveyard.
I think okay. You're past the jungle. Yeah, you're here. This one is the monorail.
Now, before you find out the solution, I don't want you all like shitting on me for not seeing it, because you've been looking too.
What?
Oh no, I'm not gonna
would
shit
never.
on you.
Okay.
I never.
I would never.
How dare you, sir?
Oh, here's the cave. Okay.
Yeah, Llama, it's definitely that. But what's crazy about this game is almost all of it is physics-based with like IK rigs. So like
No,
all
literally
the
the entire
dinosaurs, your
game.
hand, like
The whole game is physics-based. There's no animations in this game. Which is kind of
Wow.
cool for-
I mean, somebody had to animate that T-Rex foot going up and then all the way down.
You don't think that was scripted with code?
so Matt,
foot
down to your
maybe.
right. What's down to your right now? That's where.
That's got to be where I went up, right? That's where I went up over there, and then I walked this way.
Yeah.
and
So
I
maybe let's go
crossed-
back that way.
I thought you said there was a bunch of movie animators that worked on this.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of what's weird about it is they got a bunch of and here's the thing: the article I read called them film animators, but oh, God, Well, Jeff, I can't.
Okay.
That's a drink.
Almost.
In the Let's Play, the guy is jumping up those steps you jumped up.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm watching it now.
go-
This is the
load
saddest
it up.
thing ever. We're watching someone else play to tell you what to do.
Is there a pond
I don't-
you can
I
jump
don't
into?
blame you.
Not a
don't
bad
blame you.
question.
I'm just saying.
Did he just get stuck and have
Oh
to
my
reload
god, do I
in
have
the
to
Let's
jump
Play?
off
Wait.
into a pond?
I don't
Okay,
see
he's-
water anywhere close to you.
I mean, there's
That's
a
right.
fucking T-Rex over in that pond, and I'm not making that jump.
You can make it.
What do you got for me, Danish? Anything?
He's at the edge.
He's at the edge. and then he looks up a YouTube tutorial.
He said, "Yeah, look further
Yeah.
down. There's
Yeah.
something. So maybe you
Yeah,
do
look
need to
straight
jump
down.
down there."
Jump straight down?
Yeah. Like, don't jump. Just, like, drop straight down.
Hold on, I can't see
Oh.
past. You know.
You gotta give me a warning.
Oh my
wait,
god!
there it
are
is,
you
there it is!
kidding me?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, Jurassic Park Trespasser. I'm gonna hit
I
the
love how
fucking
your
side.
arm follows.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
That's incredible.
God damn it.
So obvious.
Thank you, Global
yeah.
Reset. You saved the stream.
Wait, did he actually say that before I said that?
He said, "I think there's a pond there." Is there a
He
pond
called
you
it.
can jump into?
Oh, he said he found a walkthrough. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
Peop-
All right.
people
No more.
head in
No
the
more
chat.
helps. We got it. But thank you so much.
Peoplehead in the chat is a good friend, Mike Peterson, who works at Rockstar. He's joining us to
Oh,
check
awesome.
things out.
Dude,
Is
we
that
got all
a
the
people head
heavy
there?
hitters too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. Part of the reason why I'm playing this game is because I feel like nobody played it, and it does a lot of like. Don't get me wrong, this game's fucked, but like it does a lot of super cool stuff that I think was really influential in other games. So I think it's worth playing and letting people.
Did you
see
lose
it.
your guns, Matt?
Yeah, she dropped them when she fell.
Oh, that's a drink.
Beautiful. Hi, Peoplehead. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming along. This is Imagine Surgeon Simulator and Dino Crisis put together, and that's this game. That's probably a better way of explaining this game than the way I'm explaining.
Yeah, you might be right, Llama.
Yep, did it right.
Of course they did. This was the 90s.
98. There's. Oh.
Yeah, that.
Whoa.
By the way,
Oh.
Shrill Llama, that chest tattoo is the health meter.
That is the health. That is the health.
Yeah.
So it fills up. The tattoo fills up as you get damaged, and then you have laser tattoo removal as you heal.
Fuck out.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. No. Really.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Oh.
Sledgehammer.
Oh,
Can
Sophie's
you pick it up?
choice, you guys.
That's not what Sophie's choice is at all.
I mean, I gotta leave one behind, right?
Can you carry?
Well, but
both?
I just
you
mean
go.
the movie Sophie's Choice is not.
It's about
is not
two
that.
two weapons during the
Making a choice
Second
between
World War.
two things you
Yeah.
love.
It's
Oh my goodness.
what?
Oh, that was a lock. It's a lock. It's a padlock.
Amazing.
Where did that come from?
Yeah,
It was floating in the sky.
What was locked?
The sky.
The universe. I've unlocked all the secrets.
Did this come out with the Lost World? Like
Yeah, when
Like,
did Lost World come
It
out?
was probably
figure that
a
out.
year after Lost
Wait,
World.
is
Didn't
my
Lost World
understanding of
97?
Sophie's Choice wrong? What is Sophie's Choice?
Sophie
She has
has
to choose
to
between her children.
two children.
That's exactly what I was doing.
So this game came out in '97, May 19th, or the movie came out May 19th, '97.
Exactly what I was doing.
No, my joke
Unironically.
stands. That's the exact joke I was making. You guys made it sound like I don't know what Sophie's Choice is.
well,
Is that a
Oh,
different
God.
raptor texture?
Guys, it's Sophie's
yeah.
Choice.
They have like tiger stripes, and then they have like gecko
That's awesome.
textures. Yeah.
We're getting here because I just wasted all my bullets on that rap.
Yeah, so this game came out after the movie came out
By how much though?
A year. I'd say, right?
by a year.
Here.
Oh, so they delayed it to get it all in. Huh?
They had to perfect everything and get it polished up for.
Yeah, this
For
game did
release.
get. I think it got delayed by about a year. It was supposed to. I think it was supposed to come out alongside the movie.
Yeah.
If you want to see some shit, look up the original trailers for this. Those were all hand animated, I think, because they wanted to make them all cinematic. I feel like a lot of the effort went into animating the trailers, and not so much the game.
Somebody put a trailer in the chat. You can check it out.
It's pretty fun. Okay, now they are not the same species, but they're just kind of hunting together. That's a T-Rex who saw me from... Jesus, that's far away. What do I got? I forgot what... Oh, that's not going to help.
Is there weight to the sledgehammer? Like, does it
there is
feel
weight.
differently?
There are, like, some things are heavier than other things. And like
The jungle canopy hung over us.
Nice.
There was
Oh, we got Hammond back. We're on the right track, guys.
That's it.
All right, there's the trailer.
I gotta say, we've gone too far.
Oh yeah. All right.
We're going back to the damage save.
You put a colon in the save file?
Yeah,
Man,
it
it's a
takes
miracle we're
anything.
still playing.
This game's ahead of its time, man. There's a T-Rex sneaking up on me for sure, though. But I'm ready. I'm ready.
I think it's scared of your sledgehammer. It's not going to come fuck with you.
I can't even watch this trailer. This is like potato quality.
It's really bad.
I can't even see anything.
I promise you there's not a better trailer out there. That's the best one I could find, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really bad.
If they only had the title of the movie to go off of. Oh, check that out. Lost.
Yep.
Oh, shit. This predated
that shed is fragile.
predicted.
Be careful.
How fragile.
Knock it down. What if this game was like Red Faction Gorilla? Like everything had destruction.
Secretly, but it all had like actual health
Dude,
values. So it takes
the stuff they're saying in this trailer is mind-boggling. It starts with the evolution of first-person 3D gaming,
which it is. Yeah.
Feels about half.
and then it says the most advanced technology we've ever seen in a PC gaming title.
Yeah.
Sure, physics, yes.
Yeah.
Seen the hand.
Honestly,
true,
I
yeah,
think that's
because
absolutely true.
Trespasser will undoubtedly advance the state of first-person gaming.
Listen,
It
Gabe
resulted in
himself
Half-Life 2.
said that this was a big influence on Half-Life 2.
That's true.
I mean,
So-
so what I'm saying is without Trespasser, no Half-Life Alyx, no Half-Life 2, no Half-Life 2 Episode 1.
Keep going.
I think you know where
let's
this
list them all
joke's
out.
going. I gotta get up to that plane. I can't go past the plane, right?
You have to be able to. Maybe there's like kind of dirt on the
Yeah, I think we got
the
some
thing
up
up
here.
there. I wish I could like draw on the screen for you.
So Llama, I absolutely see where you're coming from, but like this was the first game to have like full physics interactions with anything, so we can kind of cut them some slack for
Baby,
not having
baby steps.
Yeah.
Another fun fact I wanted to mention earlier is
Oh shit.
Hold on. What is it?
so
I love the
scared
nervous
she's
run.
shaking.
So good.
I think that was just the stinger for the plane.
I think
Feels full.
Oh god, your UVs are a little rough there.
That's from the plane crash, man.
Right, yeah.
Plane crash do fuck up your UVs.
Yeah, we've had quite a few.
Oh
do that.
hell yeah! Look at
this
this
is
guy.
why we're
Is that a
here.
Tommy gun? A fucking
No, this
Tommy
is
gun.
an AK with a drum magazine on it.
Wait, where's the? Oh, there's the pilot. All right,
Yeah, we
cool.
found the pilot.
Oh, he's in the rib cage.
What
That looks like a-
happened?
I
That's
love
his
it.
femur underneath the
I love
pilot
it.
seat.
What could have happened?
He was eaten by dinosaurs, guys.
He might have been eaten by the
Did you pick
airplane.
up the femur?
Goddamn right. I'm putting this file back
Yes.
together. We're getting out of this place.
Feels about half.
Yeah, they seriously used that dramatic sting for the airplane.
It was the whole
I mean, look
hamster.
at it. That's scary.
It was a little scary. It'd be better if it was still on fire.
I mean, they should have saved it for the pilot.
I mean, should I try to kill a dinosaur with a bomb?
Yes, you should.
That got auto modded for some reason.
What did?
He said.
Yeah,
that-
apparently the word dinosaur was a
Wait,
little too racy
it was
for
dinosaur
Twitch.
and not kill.
Yeah, it said the element carbon used add permitted term dinosaur.
Hasn't been
That's
used.
insane.
It is insane. So everyone, safe to use dinosaur now in chat.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's fine. I know you guys have been asking
Feels
for it
about
for
half.
months now. We
We
finally
released
unlocked
the first
dinosaur.
Raptor on
It is
April
our
22nd,
crowning achievement of adding dinosaur
Wait,
to
you
the
released the
permitted-
first Raptor in
Wandered back and forth by
85?
the wall for 4 minutes and 22 seconds before hearing a noise, which drew it further off into the brush.
John Hammond.
This is some interesting canon here.
There is
They-
actually like interesting.
By 1987,
Yeah.
the first of them
Look.
had reached full size.
2
The
years.
ecosystem of another era began to reassert itself.
So after me,
I'm actually kind of impressed that it took them 8 years.
guys, this game is janky.
In the jungle, the
It's all
forest,
hell.
and the mountain,
But it's
3
rad.
raptor tribes staked out territory. Albertosaurs and 7 T-Rex chose their dominions.
And T-Rex, what
Uneasy
happened to all the other
borders drawn
T-Rex?
around forest ridges.
So he's making it sound like they just like dumped him off in the middle of the
They did.
jungle and were like, go
did.
figure it out.
Yeah. All right, I think that wall up ahead is where you need to be going.
Yeah, I'm saving. So something I wanted to mention earlier is originally this had like a really complex AI system for all the dinosaurs in which they had like various sliders for personalities and stuff, like how
Not all
aggressive
the
they are and
original
how friendly
species
they are.
survived. In the end, only a
Things
few
like that.
adjusted to the new world. These
What happened to
became
that?
dominant.
Hold on, Hammond's gonna explain. Well, they ran out of time, so they just cranked the aggression up to 11 and called it a day. Come on, that gun sucks, dude.
Feels
Come on,
Sledgehammer.
it's
Still
a
alive?
new gun.
Where's the femur?
Oh,
Get the femur.
Here's a new one.
empty.
Wasn't there
tried to-
another raptor? Where'd the other one go?
Get past his tail.
Don't look down.
I have to look down sometimes. I'm sorry. Here we go. Oh,
There it is.
oh, shit. No.
Full clip.
That's great.
Over the corpse of your friend.
It's actually that raptor's wife. It's not his-
Oh, no.
Well, now they can lay
Yeah, look
in
at that.
eternity together.
Isn't that kind of the dream of every couple, is to be buried next to each other?
Are you gonna bury him?
I mean, I know that's why most of my friends got
I'm
married.
gonna bury him.
Just can you
There
nudge
you
him?
go.
After
He's buried.
He did not. He did
No,
not.
that's an idea, Llama has. Kill a dino with the corpse of another dino. We
I
gotta
will
work
not
this
be able
out.
to do that one.
It's kind of an Austin Powers, like, beat you to death with your own shoe kind of thing.
You did kill a dinosaur with the corpse of a car.
That's true.
Yep.
Some might have described that car as a dinosaur.
Full clip.
I think maybe that's why it was banned, is because it's a little ageist, isn't it?
What was banned?
The word
Dinosaur.
dinosaur.
Oh, oh, it's like calling a person a dinosaur. That's kind of a stretch, but I guess I.
It is a little bit of a stretch. Come on, Twitch.
I don't think is there driving in this? I don't think there's driving.
there's
Right?
no driving in
Showers,
this.
coffee.
But there should
There was
be.
a car at the top of a hill, and I shot it, and it rolled down the hill and
Almost
killed
there.
a raptor.
Yeah, actually, I
I love
clipped
driving
it.
you're getting.
Yeah, it's a clip called "Hey Idiot Raptor." It's up in chat if you want to
God, I
rewatch
feel
like
like
how-
if this fucking
I like
works.
how
That would be rad.
Come on,
It'd be
guys.
weird. I like how she's been here for like 30 minutes and she's already lamenting the lack of coffee and showers.
Physics are beautiful.
This is so beautiful.
Oh my god. We're getting there. We're getting there.
You have to go over that fence. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I see that beam now.
Come on. Okay. Now, I don't see a lot up ahead that I'm very interested in.
No, that's a load
exploring.
screen.
Come on. Woo.
Very nice.
Save. I'm gonna get into this town. I think it's gonna be a good stop, good part to stop because I do remember this town. It's the game kind of opens up a little bit, and we have to do some searching around this town. So yeah, let's just. I'm saving again because I walked 14 feet.
You never know.
You never know what could happen in 14 feet.
Okay, so I think that's good.
Yeah.
I still love this game very much. I feel like maybe Dan isn't quite as hot on it as I am.
I'm pretty impressed by it. I think it's I love how the Lost World logo is like the tiniest thing.
Yeah, you'd think they'd advertise that.
It's like, well, we have the license, but they don't want us to talk too much.
Yeah, it's
about
like, how about we give you back the licensing fee if you just make the logo as small as possible?
All right, well,
I'm impressed by the ambition of it, and I want to see more. I want to know what happens and where it goes.
That's good because I was going to ask.
I really want to know about how it was made.
I was going to ask if we want to keep going with this. I 100% want to keep going with this.
I'm into it.
One other idea for a future game, maybe after one other one of these, is
Something where things
actually
happen?
playing Jurassic World Evolution, the park building game. because it's actually really good, and it would be a fun back-to-back Jurassic Park game thing.
That could be a
I don't know if
fun.
our brand is really good though. Like, is that?
I think it's still fun. I think there's still it's like some sandboxy fun stuff you can do. Anyway, just a
we'll
thought.
workshop it.
That could be like a one-off thing, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, Shrill Llama's all about it.
Yep.
We're not about letting down fans.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that does it. If anybody's joining us who doesn't know what the fuck's going on or why we're called Someone Should Make This, that is because we are a podcast called Someone Should Make This, who is trying to also be a Twitch channel called Someone Should Make This. All the relevant links are in our bio. Yeah, so check those out. Check out the podcast. We've made, I'm sure we've made like Jurassic Park inspired games, or at least dinosaur inspired games.
Actually, I mean, maybe, but nothing really jumps to mind.
Yeah.
The closest one was Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Right, that was a good episode.
Oh yeah. So I should clarify, the point of our podcast is we pitch silly game ideas at each other. That's why it's called Someone Should Make This. We say, hey, what if you combined airplanes with tornadoes? And then we try to turn that shitty idea into something real. And then we say someone should make this. So it's really fun. A lot of good.
Yeah, and I mean, legitimately, some of the ideas, I'd say, like a couple dozen out of the ones we've done are like, really though, like seriously though, someone should make this because this is a fucking awesome idea. And then the other times it's just really funny and it's just a fun, good time. Recently, we started having some guests on. We've had Mike Bithell on from Thomas Was Alone, Lana Baczynski, and Ben Meckler. And we're going to have board game designer Jordan Goddard this weekend. That's going to be pretty cool. So, yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, check those out. And until next time, we don't have a sign-off phrase. So goodbye, everybody.
Someone made this.
Someone made this.
Will work.